podcasts you love.
From people you trust.
This is Twit.
Audio bandwidth for the Daily Gizwiz is provided by AOL Music and Spinner.com, where you can get free MP3s, exclusive interviews, and more. Video bandwidth for the Daily Gizwiz is provided by CacheFly at CacheFly.com. It's time for the Daily Gizwiz with Mad's maddest writer, Dick DeBartolo. This is episode 1063 for Wednesday, April 7th, 2010, Rosetta Stone.
And now, get ready for Dick.
Middle of the week. You know, it's a good thing that we have all these great themes.
I don't think we have one for today.
No. You know, I feel bad because normally we'd begin this show with laughing and dancing and singing, and instead we begin with this.
It's Wednesday.
I don't have a Wednesday song, really.
Free day.
I could sing the Monday song over again.
No. It's Wednesday.
Theme Tree Wednesday, the show you cannot hum.
There's no way.
The day when there's no theme.
See, no theme. Just
No
us.
theme.
Just you and me and a gadget. Hello, Dick DeBartolo.
You, me, a gadget, and a guest today.
A guest?
I'm good.
We've never
How are
done
you?
that before. I'm very well.
We've never
very
done
well.
that before.
No.
What
Please.
happened was, it was about 8 or 9 months ago, I got an invitation to a press conference by the people at Rosetta Stone.
Yes.
You know, the people who are famous for teaching foreign languages.
I bought Jennifer Rosetta Stone about 6 months ago. She hasn't even cracked the box.
Oh, well, they introduced something new. Now, they still have the old-fashioned thing that you bought Jennifer, but they were introducing something new called Rosetta Stone TOTALe. And it's a new learning system where there are no books, there is no instruction. You sign on, you go their website, they keep your page for you, and they just start putting stuff up on the screen, and they put words at the bottom, and you suddenly realize, oh, wait a minute, I think I'm supposed to match what I think this word is, and you start matching it, and
You're
I
learning
enjoyed
before you know it.
but I am not a big fan of learning foreign languages. I've done, thanks to Mad Magazine, I've done all my foreign traveling, and
Well,
they
frankly, Dick, English is kind of a foreign language to you.
it is, Leo, and they don't have that. You would think that they would have English as a language, but they didn't.
No.
They didn't.
No.
But they offered a 3-month use of this system for free.
Oh, that's
And Dennis said, oh, can I try learning French with it? And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give Dennis this chair, and he can tell you his reaction to what he learned in 3 months. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the designer of the Mad Magazine, the Gizwiz logo, Mr. Dennis Wonderland.
Hey,
So
Dennis. Oh, Dennis, it's great to see you. Dennis came out here a couple of years ago.
Yes.
Hey, Leo, how you doing?
It's good to see you again. How are you?
Good to see you.
No, we
Okay,
should
I'm
speak
good.
in French. Parlez-vous
Okay.
français?
Est-ce que vous parlez- Let me preface this by saying I'm morbidly camera shy, and I hate the sound of my own voice.
Oh,
so
well, I'll
bear
take
with
the camera off of you. And don't listen. Take the headphones off and just pretend that it's just
I'm
you
up.
talking
I'm
to
cool.
yourself.
No, I have to say that I have nothing but good things to say about the Rosetta Stone TOTALe. It was wonderful.
Really?
I think I learned more in the 3 months than I did in 4 years of high school. I mean, I did have some high school French, but you retain more because instead of just using the foreign word with the English word, they use the foreign word with an image. And for me, anyway, being a visual person, it reinforces it much better. And it's not intimidating. You sort of progress at your own rate. The photography is wonderful. It's just, it's really amazingly beautifully done. And it's sort of like a game. I mean, I used to look forward to sitting down at the computer every night and doing the lessons. And it keeps track of your own progress. You don't feel pressured. You can go back and repeat things, and you can hear yourself on replay constantly. And you can, you'll hear your voice saying it, and then you can hear how it's supposed to sound, and you can keep practicing it and practicing until you get it right. And they also have a great thing for typing. You can not only speaking it, but you're writing it. And they have a little stickers that you put on your keyboard.
Oh, that's neat.
And you can type in French. It's really amazing. Then also the online thing is amazing because you can speak with native French-speaking people. You can speak with teachers. They have chat rooms in French. They have games that you can play one-on-one or in a group in French. It's just amazing. And I mean, it was always interesting because, as I said, I did study some French in high school, and I would know that, okay, it's great to learn vocabulary, but how are they going to go about teaching passé composé and all the tenses and everything? And it's just amazing how they can do it without really using a textbook. It's all done with images. It's just astounding. And you tell your wife to go and do it.
I want to. We have French people coming to stay with us.
It's just great.
Yeah. I mean, they're coming to stay with us. She's not going to be able to talk to them. So here's a little demo page on their website.
Un garçon.
So now I have to click the garçon, right? Which is a boy. Oh, and then I get a nice little thing there, and now I know.
La fille mange.
La fille mange.
La fille boit.
La fille boit.
Le garçon boit.
Le garçon boit. So I have to look for a garçon boing, which I think is that.
Le garçon mange.
And now a garçon qui mange. Oh, c'est très bien. That's fun. You know what?
Femme.
I can see how it kind of grabs you, and you're playing a game.
It's a lot of fun. It really is. I really enjoyed it.
Now, how much is it? It's
Thank you, Rosetta. It's like $1,000.
It's $1,000, Leo, for a year.
It's expensive.
It's expensive. Although if you had a teacher, and then you can have your own teacher too. If you're having trouble, you can make an appointment with a teacher online.
So let me. So we bought.
You could do it all day if you wanted. You could sit at the computer all day. So
it's like $1,000, and you would know the language by the end of the time.
And it comes with a microphone and a headphone
and a beret.
The beret.
Beret not included.
And every week a loaf of French bread.
So did you get the CDs, or are you doing it online only?
They actually in the kit. It's online, but they also give you accompanying CDs that you can either download to carry with you, or you can listen to them on the computer too.
Oh, interesting.
Well, it's a phenomenal. It's expensive initial layout, but it's really a wonderful investment if you really like the language.
And Leo, it's on their computer, so no matter where you go, if you have a couple of hours, you'll go in and your score and everything will be on whatever computer you sign in from.
I think, Abby wants to learn Arabic before she's going to Morocco in the fall. She already speaks French. They have Arabic. I'm thinking this would be a good thing to sign her up for.
What I like, too, about it is that, it's sort of textbooks. They use these sort of phony little situations. Here, they actually create situations with sort of running comment, running vocabulary. But they're all realistic situations, things that you would really encounter if you were traveling.
Right. So did you do the homeschool version or the personal version? They have school versions. I know her school a few years ago, her junior high school had offered Rosetta Stone. So,
I guess I don't know. I assume it was the home version.
Yeah. Oh, this is really neat.
I said, I just had so much fun.
And then anytime you want, you can go into a classroom with someone at your own level without a teacher. So if you just want to talk in French to someone, through their website, they'll put you in touch with someone else at their computer who's learning, and you can just talk to one another.
Wow, so all of this. Now I'm looking at Arabic level 1, 2, and 3. It's $539. So,
well, that might not be TOTALe.
It might not be TOTALe, Leo, because TOTALe consists of 3 things. One is called Rosetta Course. That's where you learn the language on your own. Then Rosetta Studio,
got it,
where you start learning with other people. And then the third part is called Rosetta World, where you can go into rooms with the world.
I want the world.
The world. And strangely enough, when you go into Rosetta World, it hooks you up with Twit Cottage.
Yes, because we are.
You are the world.
The world.
You are the world.
All right, so they sell. So this is what I got Jennifer, was the yellow box CD set, but there's more. I could have gotten more.
Yes, it's not let's see.
Not TOTALe.
Ask for it by name. Rosetta Stone
TOTALE.
Oh. TOTALE.
It has a better class of words, Leo, than what you got.
She's only going to learn bad words.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
She's only going to learn how to order at Burger King. not the fine restaurant.
So you go to rosettastone.com / I don't know if it's Total
They say
or Totally.
it's pronounced Totale.
Totally.
It's very funny because Dennis kept saying it's total.
Totally.
I thought it could be Total, but depending on what language you're speaking, it could be Total, it could be Totale.
So I looked it up, and in one of the press releases, it says we pronounce it Totale.
Total-E. Or Total E. Totally.
Totally.
Yeah, $1,000 for Arabic. Yeah, 12 months online access. You get the Rosetta course, the Rosetta Studio, and the Rosetta World. I get it. That's the total.
But
Totale.
the photography is just amazing. It's just fun looking at the pictures.
Yeah. Well, that's neat. They've done a nice job.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Thank you.
And so
Okay,
has Dennis Wonderland, the great Dennis Wonderland, ladies and
see you,
gentlemen.
Leo. Thank you.
Yay! Bravo. Boy, you did well for a camera-shy fella.
Yeah, I know. He's been putting this off for months and months. I said, Dennis, will you finally just do it?
You know, if it probably the problem was when you said he had to do it in French, that probably put a little bit of extra burden on
Pressure
him.
on. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. But now I'm going to call them up and suggest that they offer it in English. And then, but don't you think I might lose some of my charm? That's the fear.
Spoke the Queen's tongue? Yeah, you might be.
Yeah.
No, your charm is not that you don't speak English, just that you speak your own version of English.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
This would be good. Now, I'm thinking for a graduation. I'm trying to find a graduation gift for Abby. This would be a good graduation gift.
Loves this. Yeah. Well, you know what, Leo? I believe you can do 1 month for free. Or maybe you pay for it, and then if you don't like it, you can get your full money back after 1 month.
I should ask her because...
yeah, ask her first.
Because, you know, she may not really be into it. But I think that's very cool. I mean, 12 months and she gets the online access. She gets the CDs and everything. Arabic's a tough language, and I kind of would like her to at least get a head start before she tries to learn it in college.
And then are you going to go visit her there?
In Arabia?
Yeah.
That's a good question. She's actually... So she's by the way, she's applied to colleges, and she's finding out. I think there's still 2 or 3 colleges yet to find out, but she's gotten into some, and this is the worst year ever. A lot of people are not getting into their first choice schools. It's very competitive, but she's gotten into one of her first choice schools, and maybe some. I'm waiting to hear from Yale, my alma mater.
Wow.
And
you must have some pull there, don't you?
I'm just saying, a big check awaits you, Yale. It's called tuition. And what is tuition now? Because it was only about 2 years ago when someone was talking to me and they said, "Oh yeah, my daughter's going to college. There's 40 grand." I said, "Well, 10,000 a year is not outrageous." No. That's exactly what he said. No. They said no. Well, one of the schools, Yale, is $57,000 a year, including room. And yeah, you think you're going, I'm the one to write the check. And then the school that she has gotten into that she's gotten into a number of schools. The one that's currently her first choice is Scripps in Claremont, and that's $51,000 a year. So,
weren't you going to talk her into going to Pet U right there in Petaluma? It was like $100 a month.
There is a junior college here that's practically free. And I bet you she'd get exactly the same education.
Probably, but then she might live at home, and she doesn't want that.
No, she doesn't. Anyway, so but she's planning to, and I guess this is with the permission of the school that she decides to go to, take a year, what they call a gap year, a year between her graduation from high school and her matriculation to college. And she's gotten into a program in Morocco where she goes and she does stuff and she works and she learns. She speaks French, so that's that country. They speak French and Arabic. She's fluent in French, so she'll have the French, but then she'll be learning the Arabic, and then college in the fall of 2011.
And her career goal is housewife,
podcaster. She says it's very funny. She says, "Dad, I don't want to follow in your footsteps, but I do want to be a podcaster."
Oh, okay, good. Oh, fine, right. Just not in Petaluma.
I don't know which footsteps she's following. She's apparently following your footsteps, Dick. I don't know whose footsteps, but not mine. It's very cute because she really likes doing this. She does a podcast. She really loves it. She wants to be a broadcaster. I think a broadcast journalist probably, but she doesn't want me to think She's doing what I did. So,
I see. Oh,
of course, you're not doing what I did. You're following your own muse and doing
yes, exactly.
what you wanted.
Well, maybe she could be a failure in podcasting, and then it would be totally unlike you.
That remains to be seen. Actually, we don't know exactly if that's true or not. It could be that I am the failure I think I am.
Here come the letters, the letters. Here come the kids with letters now. Here come the kids. I said the kids with letters now.
Oh, yeah. And now, here's a Gizwiz letter with the Gizwiz.
With the Gizwiz from Dennis Poit, P-Y-O-T-T Senior. Hey, guys, I just listened to Daily Gizwiz 1052 and the suggestion about using the audio closed caption with YouTube. I played the video for Daily Gizwiz 1035 and about died. I had to stop the video every 10 seconds so I could wipe the laugh tears out of my eyes. This is priceless. I can see someone holding a party with YouTube playing on a big screen monitor and the guests rolling on the floor watching.
That bad.
Thank you immensely for bringing this to my attention. Dennis from Roseburg, Oregon. Yeah, what it was originally from an email we got saying that when you turn on the translation in YouTube, what we are talking about and what they put on the screen, closed captioning.
Two very different things.
Two very different shows. As a matter of fact, if we want to take a week off, we could just run the translation.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And no one would ever guess that it was anything you and I ever talked about.
I could get somebody in here, play the video, and they could read the transcription.
Perfect.
It'd be very funny. Maybe we should do that.
We should do another show, a free show.
Anyway, just remember this.
Yes.
A bell is a cup until it's struck.
Wow. An employee is unhappy until he's struck. Didn't you say that to Dane?
I did. I said that's when I was slapping him.
Yeah, exactly.
I thank Marmot for that epigram that we will end today's show with. In fact, I think from now on, Dick, at the end of every show, a pithy thought, a word or two of wisdom might be appropriate.
I'll be here.
DAIL. Why? It's the Daily Gizwiz. It's the Daily Gizwiz. It's the Daily Gizwiz.
It makes its own gravy.
Yeah.